Good morning, guys and girls. Today we're going to be discussing more with place value today in math. We're going to start with our learning target, okay? It reads, I can name the amount of hundreds, tens, and ones in a 3-digit number, okay? Not only are we going to be naming how many hundreds, tens, and ones are in a number, but we're going to be looking at the different digits in a number. We're going to discuss what a digit is, and we're also going to learn value. We've been talking a little bit about value in our lessons about showing numbers in different ways, especially while discussing expanded form. Okay, I'm going to begin by writing a number on your screen in standard form. I'm going to start with 354. Okay, this is a 3-digit number. I know that it's a 3-digit number because it has 3 numbers in it, 3 digits in it. There's a 3, there's a 5, and there's a 4. It's a 3-digit number because there are 3 digits that make up this entire number, okay? Now, if I want to learn the value of the digit, you need to know what value means. When I say value, I mean how much the digit is worth. So in my class, when I say, what's value? I want you to say, how much is it worth? What's value? How much is it worth? What's value? How much is it worth? So when you ever see that word value on an assessment, or if you're working on an activity in Seesaw and it says, what's the value of the 5? Or what's the value of the digit in the hundredths house? Then you know that value means how much is it worth, okay? So the first thing you have to do to find the value of the digits is you need to understand which place each digit is in. So to help me do that, I'm going to draw a hundreds, tens, and ones chart here. So here are my ones. My 4 is in the ones place. My 5 is in the tens house. And then the 3 is in the hundreds place, okay? So if I asked you, what's the value of the digit underlined in blue? Okay, well, I need to think, well, what place is that digit in? Well, the 5 is in the tens place. So that's like having 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are my 5 tens, okay? If I wanted to use these, I could. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay? Let me get my, let's see. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So this 5 is the same as having 5 tens because the digit 5 is in the tens place. So if I want to find the value of all of the tens, that 5 in the tens place, I've got to count each of these tens by 10 because each 10 stick is worth 10. So I could say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. The value of this 5 is 50, okay? Because there are 5 tens in the tens place. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, we're going to start with, let's try 751. So again, I've got a 3-digit number. I know that because there are 3 digits that make up this number. So to help me, I'm going to go ahead and draw my hundreds, tens, and ones chart. Hundreds, 700s, 5 tens, and 1 1. Now, I want to find the value of every single digit, okay? Every single one. So what I'm going to do is, let's start with our hundreds house. There are 700s here. So that will look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, if you're wanting to find the value of the 700s, then you're going to have to count these hundreds by hundreds because one of these 100 flats have a value of 100. But I don't have just one. I have 7 in this number. So the value of 700s would look like this. You can count them by hundreds. 100, 2, let me get my pen so you can see. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. The value of this 7 is worth 700 because the 7 is in the hundreds place. Now let's try the tens. Let's find the value of the tens place, okay? I have 5 tens, okay? So again, let's go ahead and get our blocks. So we're going to pull out 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 tens, and if I want to find the value of all 5 tens, then I need to skip count by tens because there are groups of 10. So it wouldn't make sense for me to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and keep going. I'd be here all day long. It's easier for me to count groups of 10 by 10. So it would look like this: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So the value of the 5 in the tens place is 50. Okay? And the last one, let's look at the value of this 1. It's in the ones place. So when I'm looking at ones, guys, these are just single units. The value of them are just 1. You can't count by hundreds because you don't have a 100 flat. You can't count these by tens because it's not a 10 rod. These are just single units, so you're only going to skip count by ones. Or actually, you're not skip counting, you're just counting by ones. So if I have 1, 1, it looks like this, and I want to know what the value is of that 1, 1. We'll just count by ones. 1. So this 1, 1 has a value of just 1. Now, if I wanted to write this number in expanded form, let's see. I want to write it in expanded form. So this is what it would look like. I have 751. So since this 7 is in the hundreds place, it has a value of 700. I'm going to add that to the value of the 5. Since it's in the tens place, it has a value of 50. And I'm going to add that to the value of the ones. This 1 is in the ones place, so it has a value of just 1. So in expanded form, 700 plus 50 plus 1. Okay? Let's try it one more time. We're going to discuss the value and the digit one more time. All right, let's grab a color. We're going to start with 623. Okay? So once again, I'm going to underline just one digit. I'm going to underline the 6, okay? So what if I said, what is the value of the underlined digit? What is the value of the underlined digit? So I'm going to, just to help us remember, we're trying to find the value of just the 6, not the 2 or the 3, just the 6. Now, I can't say just 6, guys and girls. A lot of people just want to say that value is 6. It's a 6. But that's not correct because this 6 is located in the hundreds place, okay? So once again, draw that hundreds, tens, and ones chart above your 3-digit number to help you identify which place the digit is in. You're not going to be able to tell the value of the digit unless you know what place it's in. So the 3 is in the ones place, the 2 is in the tens place, and the 6 is in the hundreds place. I only want to find the value of the 6. Now, go ahead and if you want to draw your hundreds blocks, you can. Remember our little hint, our little trick. If we're going to draw our hundreds blocks and we don't have blocks like I do right here, you just draw your squares. 6 squares are going to represent your hundreds. So there are 6 hundreds, so it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if I wanted to find the value of just the 6 in the hundreds place, then I'm going to count all of these hundreds by 100. So this would be 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and 600. So what's the value of the 6 in the hundreds place? It has a value of 600. Okay? All right, I want you to check out your activity in Seesaw. You're going to be looking at a 3-digit number in Seesaw, and you're going to tell me the value of every single digit in that number, and you're going to do it just the way we did it right here. Okay? Contact me if you need any help, and I can't wait to hear from you. Talk to you later. Bye.